Hey there, and welcome to the Fitness Business Blueprint podcast with Justin Devonshire. And today we're going to talk about the best fitness marketing strategies for 2023. So this is for you if you are a personal trainer, a bootcamp owner, or you run a fitness studio or a facility, whether that's group training, small group training, even yoga, Pilates, or martial arts can benefit in exactly the same way from what I'm going to teach you. And I'm going to also watch along. I'm going to give some notes on the screen. So I've got a bit of a presentation mapped out so you can follow along, take some notes as I'm going to walk through the 3 key strategies that we're using right now to quickly scale our gyms all across the UK. And I've been teaching these strategies to fit pros all across the world in China, South Africa, Canada, America. So first of the 3 strategies is Facebook advertising. Paid Facebook ads are still by far the best way to grow your business, get more large group, small group, or personal training clients. Now, even though the cost of Facebook ads has gone up, I've been running ads for over 10 years now. Since 2011, I began running Facebook ads. And so I know the system inside out. And the cost of running ads has gone up year after year as the platform gets more popular. That's expected. But still, versus the time you would put into other methods, Facebook is still the best way of doing this. And so what I recommend is to do the following things. Because a lot of fit pros, they try Facebook ads and it doesn't work for many reasons for them. Because they do a lot of the wrong things. But the problem is not Facebook. It's much like the same way if a new person goes to the gym for the first time, but they didn't have a program, they didn't have a coach telling them what to do, they didn't know what exercises to do, then they're not going to get results and the gym is not going to work for them either. And they'll say, well, the gym didn't work for me. But that's not true. They didn't get the right strategy or the right help. So take it from me, from someone who's been running ads for 10 years in several countries, and we know this works. It's proven. It's a blueprint. So the first thing you want to do is you want to be offering a fitness challenge. By far, the best thing to offer out of all the options is a fitness challenge. And that is because when you put a fitness challenge out there, first, that letting people do a short-term program, like a 4-week program, a 21-day program, or a 6-week challenge, this lets the prospect try out what you do at a lower time commitment and a lower financial commitment. Don't try and sell a 12-month membership on the first time you speak to the prospect. And also don't bother trying to offer free trials, because if you offer free trials on the Facebook ad, you'll get a lot of leads, but you'll have a hard time and you'll spend a lot of time chasing up those people, getting them to try and convert. But if you offer a fitness challenge that's for a fee, then you're going to get more qualified leads, people that really want to take action on this, and you're going to get more qualified leads, and it's going to be much easier to close the sale. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to run lead ads. The type of advert you want to run is called a lead ad. Now, this is an advert on Facebook that it doesn't send the prospect away from Facebook to a website, but a lead ad has the form on Facebook. So they'll see the advert in their newsfeed, and when they click the button to learn more, the box will pop up on the Facebook ad where they can put their name, email, and phone number. And you want to get those 3 things: name, email, and phone number. You want to get the phone number because then when you call up the lead as soon as possible, they're interested in doing your challenge, they're going to pick up the phone, and that's how we recommend you close the sale. So we do all our sales across 20 locations like this. Every single time the lead comes in from Facebook, we call them up and we close over the phone, take payment, and start onboarding the client ready for their challenge. And the final tip I'll give on Facebook ads here is you want to split test. A lot of fit pros, they run one advert, and the problem with running just one advert is you have nothing to compare it to. Whereas I recommend split testing, and that means running at least a minimum of 2 adverts at once. So you can see a comparative difference, because there could be a big range. You could have 2 adverts, and I would recommend keeping the writing, the copy the same, but just change the imagery, just change the creative aspect. Use a video against an image or 2 different images. But you keep that the same, just one variable that's different, so you can measure exactly which one is performing better and getting you more leads at a cheaper rate. So we'll find, for example, that we can run split tests and one of the adverts is getting leads for $4 or $5, but the other advert was getting leads for $15. So just because we ran that test, we could actually see that one was performing 4 times, 3 times better than the other one. And that saves us so much more money and makes our advertising way more efficient. So make sure you split test your budget, and that's going to help you so much quicker to find a winning advert. If you do those 3 things, you're more likely going to get great results with your Facebook ads. If you do want more help on that, though, reach out to me. I have a program specifically designed to walk you through our exact Facebook system, how we put together the challenge offer, how we do the adverts, how we do the phone calls. And yeah, if you want to find out more about that, I'll drop a link below this, or you can message me and we can do that program together, and we can get your adverts up in the next few hours. Don't need an ads manager for that. It's super simple. We can get your ads rolling and get leads coming in for you and have you closing over the phone within days. So the second strategy then, Facebook ads are by far and away the best. However, you don't want to just rely on one platform because anything could happen. Facebook might not even be here in a couple of years. You don't know what's going to happen, right? So it's always good to have a couple of insurance policies, a couple of backups, or even if your Facebook ads are a bit slow or a bit more expensive one month and you get less leads for your budget, if you do some complementary advertising on the side, you can then get more leads and overcompensate. So one of the best strategies we're finding for organic marketing right now is Instagram. Instagram is still completely untapped by so many trainers because they're doing all the wrong things on Instagram. I've got a whole course on this as well, my Instagram domination course, showing you how we get about 2 to 3 leads a day organically from Instagram without a big audience, without a big reach, without making reels or anything like that. And it's very simple to do. But essentially, the main tips are you want to post stories of transformation every day. And when I say stories, I really mean like posts in the newsfeed, not to get confused with actual Instagram stories. So in your newsfeed on Instagram, which is the main place you make the posts, you want to share stories. Learn to be a storyteller. This is what gets the most engagement on Instagram. Don't just post a before and after photo of someone. And this is what Fit Pros do. They put a before and after picture. They say, this is Kelly. She lost 20 pounds. Call me. And people have seen that a million times. People are desensitized to that. Or your prospect might even see that before and after, but they still have an objection in their mind. They have a perception that it might not work for them. They might think, that's amazing for Kelly. She looks great, but it won't work for me because XYZ. You know, it's my genetics. I've tried everything. Whatever they perceive their problem might be, you don't address that by just putting a before and after. Neither do you address that by just dropping tips all day long. So both those things don't work for Instagram. What you want to do instead is, sure, give before and after photos, but more importantly, tell stories about the transformation your clients have made and the obstacles they overcame to get there. The same obstacles that the reader is likely experiencing. So for example, if I put a before and after photo of Shelley who's lost 20 pounds, what I'm going to say is something like, you know, this is Shelley who lost 20 pounds, even though she hates diets and has never enjoyed going to the gym. And then they want to read the post to see how she did it. Because the person reading that will have similar objections and say, well, I hate diets and I hate going to the gym, so how did she do it? Now you're connecting and forming a bond with the reader. So that's the kind of stories they're going to want to check out when you overcome the obstacles that are in the prospect's mind. The other thing you want to post up here I've put is BTS, which means behind the scenes. You want to put up other posts that show a window into your business. Not enough personal trainers and facility owners do this. You want to show off the culture of your business. You want to give the viewer an experience like they're window shopping of How do they imagine themselves being in your business? So the mistake a lot of fit pros make is they put workout pictures of either of their fittest clients, which is not a good idea because it's going to repel the majority of people. But also they put these videos up of showing like these hardcore workouts, or look how Stacy is doing 1,000 burpees and dying on the floor covered in sweat. Nobody wants to see that. The beginners you want to attract don't want to see that. So instead, just put more photos of group shots, your clients all smiling, high-fiving, hanging out with the coach. Show the fun, friendly, community, family vibe you have to your gym. Don't be showing off the fittest model athletes, and don't be showing off the most crazy workouts that you're doing. Unless you have a CrossFit gym, then that would be your target audience. But you get what I'm saying. So that's what you post on the newsfeed. The second tip for Instagram is you want to use stories. So the stories across the top, this is the first place that new followers are going to check you out. And we use the stories to generate DM conversations. So the sales happen on Instagram when you get the DMs coming in. You want to get inbound DMs. So the stories are where we turn a follower into a lead. They're watching your newsfeed pictures. They're looking at your before and after photos. They're seeing the behind the scenes content. Then in the stories, you want to create maximum engagement by using polls, Q&As, constant call to actions for the person to engage or DM us. Show your results in your stories and say, hey, who else wants to get results like Shelly? DM us below to find out more. And the more you ask people at least once a day in the stories to DM you to find out more, you're going to get more DMs. Simple as that. And then at this point, once you got those DMs coming in of people saying, I want to learn more, can you tell me more? What are the prices? Then you want to use a specific DM chat sequence that is designed to qualify that person, lead the conversation, and basically get their phone number so you can go back to that phone call and close. So I give those of you who have the Instagram domination course, I give you the exact DM chat script that we give to all our team members. And that really helps us generate more phone numbers every day to call. Now, the third main fitness marketing strategy of 2023 is local collaborations. This one takes a bit more time and energy, but the payoffs are huge when you do this. This is more like local brand awareness. And there are 4 steps to this. So I can't go too much into this because I have, a whole module on this that I teach my FitPro clients. It's a big topic. But just to give you an overview of some of the steps you can take away today. What you want to do is find local collaborators in your area, because there are local businesses, service providers, micro-influencers, associations, clubs, shops, all different things going. And many of those partners, they have an audience that you want. They have already built an audience, a list, a mailing list, or a client base of the exact customers you're looking for, whether you're looking to work with athletes or busy mums or men over 30 years of age. Then you want to find the businesses where your customers are already spending money and spending their time, and you can work with these businesses to create a win-win collaboration. So how you do that is, number one, you want to search potential collaborators in your area. So once you know who it is you serve, who is the customer that you're looking for, you then start looking at other vendors, let's say, who could also serve that audience. So for example, you could look for any Instagram pages that have a similar audience to yours. It could be local, New York mums or busy dads pages in the area. You want to look for local media. There's going to be newspapers, magazines, perhaps local radio stations, TV stations that service your area, particularly for that demographic. There are going to be charities. So you can ask your own clientele which local charities and causes do they support, and they'll be able to give you an introduction there. Then there's going to be local businesses. So this, as you can see here, this could be cafes, restaurants, salons or barbers, supermarkets, sports teams, soccer teams, golf clubs, basketball clubs, netball clubs, complementary services to the gym like chiropractors, nutritionists, cosmetic surgeons, dance classes, karate classes. There's schools, public and private schools, and then corporate businesses too. So there's so many local businesses you could potentially partner with. I find we have the best results when it comes to a female target audience. We do well with hair salons, nail salons, dance classes, schools that have, a lot of mums. And we can just easily reach a lot of good buyers through there. If you go to high-end salons, they've got a roster of women who are paying lots of money just on how they look. So that is a really good complementary audience for us. And we've done plenty of partnerships where we work with the salons. So the second step, once you've made a list of those people, is start messaging them. Start messaging or making contact, or even better, in person, going to those businesses or shops and introduce yourself. And always start the relationship by giving and see what you can do for them. So for example, I might go to the local hair salon and say, in fact, this is what I actually did back in the day when I started my business, before Facebook ads were around. I would I would ask my clients, first of all, what are the top salons they use and recommend. I would then get a warm introduction from one of my clients to the salon owner that they go to. And then the salon owner has to speak with me because my client has introduced us. And then I'll go to that salon and say, hey, I've heard amazing things about you. A lot of the women are raving about you. And I'm looking for somewhere to recommend all the women I work with in my bootcamp. I'm looking for somewhere to send them. And so do you guys have any offers, any promos, any leaflets on right now that I can go and hand out to the 30, 40, 50, 100, whatever it is, women that you serve? And they're going to be really impressed by that. They're going to be happy that you helped them. And most of the time, they're going to offer you something in return and say, well, that's amazing. What can we do for you? So what you want to do then is, once you've secured a meeting, or if they say, what can they do for you? Then you might want to say to this person, let's go with the salon owner example. We might say something like, well, you know what? Seems like we've got a lot of clients that are mutually beneficial. I've got people that can come to you. You've got the same clients who could come to me. Why don't we do something together and raise awareness for both our businesses? And then you could present something like a charity workout or a joint exhibition day. We've done something like this in our gyms where we partner with a local top-end salon, and we put like a Saturday open workout on in our gym, and we invite all our members, and the hair and beauty people from the salon came to our gym they set up like a makeover area on the other side of the gym floor. They invited all their women down. We made it an open day to the public, ran some Facebook ads saying it's a free workout, you get a workout and a makeover. Then from there, we got contacted by a local health juice smoothie shop that saw our campaign on Facebook. They messaged us, they wanted a piece of the action and said, hey, we have a healthy juice and shake shop. Could we do something with you guys? So then we organized for them to come in, and they had a table on the side of our gym, and they were offering little samples of healthy juices and smoothies. And of course, they paid us then to sponsor the event. So they paid us like 100 quid or something. That just covered our Facebook ads. They could come, and then people would get a shot of their healthy green juice, do a little 20-minute workout. Our coaches were just putting different workout games on that day. And then they'd go and have a little makeover on the other side with the hair and salon team. So it was a great event. It was win-win-win. It was a win for us because we got all the salon's customers and awareness coming to us. It was a win for the salon and the health food shop because they got more awareness and customers. And it was a win for the clients overall because they had a fun experience. They could bring their friends. We generated referrals and so on. One of my clients I'm working with right now, he has a gym in California, and he ran an event similar to this a couple of weeks ago. He was just telling me the results. He had about 80 people come on the day, like an exhibition in his gym with a couple of local vendors. They had 80 people come, and about, I think 80% of those, at least 70 of those signed up for a trial to his gym after that. He made sure everyone was followed up and everyone got a trial to work with him. So you do a test campaign or a test joint event like that. There's so many ideas you can do depending on the type of business you work with. We've done this with schools, travel companies, the lists are endless. It's just your creativity and how you want to deliver value to people. And you'll find that so many local businesses are really happy to get involved and have fun with you like this. So that, again, is a bit more work, but when you do it, the payoffs are huge. It's loads of fun, and you get a really good local branding effect. So that's the 3 fitness marketing strategies of 2023 that I would highly consider you look into. These 3, I think, are working the best out of anything right now. That's Facebook ads, Instagram organic, and the local collaborators. And again, if you want help on any of these, if you want to get my help on implementing your Facebook ads so that every dollar you invest in Facebook ads, you make $5, $10 back, which is the typical results that we get in our gyms and the results I get for my FitPro clients. Or if you want to look at Instagram and you want to take my Instagram domination organic marketing course, you can reach out to me or I'll drop the links below. You can check those out. So that's it, guys. That's the fitness marketing strategies for 2023. What do you think about this list? What's working well for you? And which of these are you going to start implementing today? Let me know your feedback and I'll see you soon.